Where to go where there is no police. So you're telling me you would help the police? You have it on your website how to avoid the police. Places to go where the police aren't.
No, I don't
What do
think
you mean
no.
It's on your website.
No, honestly, I don't think I ever did that, because when I had that blog, I was basically saying there are police at these events, and there are lots of police at this event or that event.
And you're giving them tips on how to avoid the police.
It was more of a warning kind of thing. It was like...
A warning of what? A warning of what?
Again, like I said earlier, a warning of don't do anything crazy here, because there are a lot of police. I mean, don't, you know...
You are a damn liar. So you know it's wrong.
No, I mean,
wrong. You know it's wrong. Not only are you saying, well, don't get crazy. We're talking about children here. And you're telling people how to avoid the police. And then you sit here and you say, well, if I have any information, I'll give it to the police. You are a sicko and a liar. You are a liar.
I think I've just misunderstood. I think
You're misunderstood.
Yeah, I mean...
I think you misunderstand yourself.
Well, maybe there's some of that too, but
Have you been a pedophile all your life?
No. In fact, I didn't even identify myself as one until 2005. No.
And how did you discover that you were a pedophile?
I started reading some of these other pedophile sites, and mine certainly isn't the only one.
I'm going to ask you, why would you go to a pedophile site to begin with?
Just curiosity. Maybe I stumble onto them, or, you know...
When you were growing up, were you ever normal? Did you ever date women?
Yeah, a little, yeah.
Were you ever in any mature adult sexual relationships?
Yeah.
With women of age now?
Yes, of course, over 18, yeah.
And so you were 45 now. You said 2 years ago you're 43. What you were having? What kind of problems with women? How come your relationships didn't last?
Well, I wasn't in a relationship at the time when I got into this pedophile stuff.
No, listen. What I'm asking you, as you said yourself, you just became a pedophile 2 years ago. You stumbled upon it. What I'm saying is, during the course of your life, you were somewhat normal. I'm asking. I'm not saying. And you were with women.
Sure.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Well, it's just like anyone. I mean, sometimes you're in a relationship, sometimes you're not.
What I can understand is I'm 43, so I can't imagine in 2 years I'm going to wake up and say, wow, I find that 6-year-old attractive. I think at a certain point in your life, you are who you are, and I don't believe at 43 did you discover, wow, this is great? This is something I really want to be involved in?
Pretty much. I mean, I just started thinking, well, I never thought that I'm going to get into this and I'm going to take it all the way to, I'm going to start having sex with kids. I mean, that was never the goal, no. But to want to be around kids more, I kind of got more into going to these festival things and just enjoying being around kids. See, the thing is, I don't have any kids. I want to make that
clear. Here's a crazy question. Why wouldn't you, because you're not homosexual, right?
Correct.
Why wouldn't you just meet a nice woman, fall in love, and have children? And love those children and raise them as I love my children. Why wouldn't you want that instead of being this way?
There is a bit of a difference. I guess that's why I call myself a pedophile, because I want to be around other people's kids. As many kids as possible.
So like me, and like everybody here, you go to work, you have a family, I get to go home, I love my children. It's the best feeling in my life is to love my children and to protect them. That is the #1 thing in my life. But you're saying you would rather you'd rather be with other kids. You don't want that.
Well, I've thought about having kids, but
hold on, let him answer. Let him answer.
I got to be honest. I'm being
Yeah,
honest with everything else. I'm going to just be straight. Yeah, I have thought about having kids, but see, the thing is, I'm only into girls. And, I mean, if I had a boy, I don't know if it would work.
Well, I'm gonna read the definition of pedophilia. You're extremely insecure in adult relationships. You can't relate to people of your own age. Is that true?
Oh, no, I can relate. I'm relating to you. I'm relating. You know.
No, you're not. No. You're not relating to me because you know what? Like I said, first of all, I'm catching you in lies. You're backtracking on yourself as we're on the show. And I cannot relate to any of this. I cannot relate to the feelings that you have for these children. I cannot relate to the things that you do. And I can certainly not relate to putting a website that helps other pedophiles. I cannot relate to that. Now, there's a couple other things here. It says you have poor social skills, which you obviously demonstrated. It says you perps are frequently virgins. Can I read this other part? You're frequently virgins and you can't get...
I assure you, I'm not a 45-year-old virgin. No.
So you actually have had sex
Yes.
with an adult woman?
Numerous times, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay, so
I do it again.
That's
Maybe,
why
I don't know.
That's why I can't relate to you, because if you did that and you enjoyed it, then there's no way in hell I understand the kid issue. I just don't. Children, no way. It says also, pedophilia, you want power and control, and that's why you do, and this is the one I really believe in. You want power and control over children, because that's the only people that you can have control of.
No, it's almost the opposite. I just want to enjoy children naturally and not exert any...
No, the way I explained it, that's natural. You get married, you have your own children, you love them, protect them.
Okay.
That's natural. Not going and hugging strangers' children and going and taking pictures of them and putting them on a website. That is unnatural. Now it says some feel remorse and some do it for sport and feel it's okay. You feel it's okay.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, just the hug a child. I mean.
But it's also a sport for you.
No, I wouldn't really call it a sport.
You say this is a hobby. How can you compare preying on little girls to bird watching?
I was just comparing the.
These are your words.
Yes, I remember that quote. Regarding that, I was just comparing. That was just regarding the photography. It wasn't the whole gamut of what I was doing. I was just comparing. I mean,
no, you know what you're trying to do? You are trying to rationalize it. You're trying to make it fit in your sick head. That's what you're doing.
All I was doing with that bird watching quote was saying, I mean, if someone's into birds, they're going to be out taking pictures of birds. I mean,
I don't think they go and then hug the bird, though.
No, you're right.
And it says, for some kids, it's the most love and attention they've ever gotten. And people like you cash in on this. You take advantage of it.
Well, when I went down to Buenos Aires, a lot of those kids didn't seem like they were getting enough attention. So I kind of felt sorry for them, and, you know.
So, did you ever buy them a meal?
I bought pudding, and
yeah.
but it wasn't a straight... I never.
So you buy them a pair of shoes?
No.
No, you don't do that. Let me tell you something. You did not go down there to help kids. You went down there, whether you hugging them is a sexual thing for you. Whether you want to admit it or not, that is a sexual thing for you. You didn't go down there to help them and buy them shoes and feel sorry for them.
I know.
You are doing this for your own self-gratification. You are pedophile.
I'm not going to...